Hey everyone, it's your girl, Hey Planet Girl. Hey, welcome back to a new video, and today we are going to talk about the stack of things that I do and sort of a chill and chat. So grab a snack, come on back, let's hang out together, let's chat, let's talk about some of the planners I have, and maybe you guys can help me out. Maybe you can tell me what you're doing and we can just chill out together. I know this is insane, but I'm going to talk to you about it. Wow, isn't that insane? Okay, so I know that was pretty intense, but I'm gonna talk to you guys about what I do, what I've been doing, my thoughts of just sort of my go-tos and things that I may not show on my channel, but I do have keeping, and I do try and keep up with them, and sort of my new motivation that I have started. So it's not really about next year. It's more currently about just talking about what it is. And also just kind of clarifying for my own peace of mind, what I use. So first of all, let's talk about it. The Hobonichi A5 Avec Cousin. This is a go-to. I love it. I feel like this is a never-ending stop. This is something I'm going to continue probably for the rest of forevers. And this is planning. This is planning to me. And even though it might be superficial, writing down the shows that I watch, superficially writing down sort of what's going on in the day. And then in the beginning, not the beginning, but sort of the start pages where you have the, I guess the week at a glance. These are my diary pages. And so that's what I love. I also love tracking my steps, my feelings, and my word of the day, and some of the few pages that I have going in this planner. And I think one of them is, I just added a few new ones, like my savings and sort of a book log. And so this is a go-to. This is something I don't think I will ever stop. Okay, so that's well and done. The next thing I don't think I'll ever stop doing is my photo journal. Now, next year, I am not 100% sure if I'm going to go out and purchase this said journal. I think what I need to do is Google how many pages are in this journal. It doesn't say. Does it say on the back? No. But I do like this paper. It's sort of it's obviously not Tomo River paper. I wouldn't say it's it's not cardstock. Maybe 50-pound paper. I don't know. It's definitely not photocopy paper. I do like the layout. However, in some of my flips and stuff, I don't really stick to it. And so this is, and I mean, look at me. I'm covering up the dates anyway. I don't even know if there's a purpose for this. I do love in the beginning these calendar pages, but I feel like I can make this myself. Except I hate drawing lines. But there are planners that have it. So this is definitely something that I want to continue next year. If it's going to be this book, I doubt it. I feel like I'm going to get something else. This is quite expensive. Unless I pre-order it. I've never pre-ordered this. Maybe it's cheaper if I pre-order this. It's called Research Project by Hours Studio. So I don't know how I feel about this. I do like the binding. I like how it says Weekly Journal 2024. Sorry, there you go. It's super blurry. By the way, I got an extension cord. Haha, lighting, back up. Yeah. I don't know about this said book. But I do like the photos, and one of my big things about this is because, even on my private Instagram, I don't post a lot. Even on, Hey Planner Girl, hey, I don't post, oh, I got McDonald's, oh, we bought Cinnabon. You know what I mean? So I really like the fact that I use this to memory keep and kind of, I don't even want to call it junk journal, but just like memory keeping, and it's super fun to use happy planner stickers and stuff like that. So I think most definitely next year, I probably won't get this book because, again, the cost, but something I want to keep going. Okay. Now, something that I've been using, and I don't post a lot about it on my YouTube, but it's definitely something that I have like right here on the side of my planner desk. And these are these Midoris. And so I have 4 of them. Okay. This one is my, as much as it might sound a little narcissistic, but it's a personal memoir, stuff about like growing up, my first condo. Here, let me tell you. Growing up in the 90s. I still have to do like a wedding page. TV shows that I used to watch. You know, almost being stolen away on the internet. Like, you know, things like Much Music and back in the day of MTV and things like that. And there's some like personal writing in here, but there's also some like quirky like favorites. Like, even though there's no words to this, I know this is all about my love of like Fruit Loops. And I used to love cereal. Now, not so much. This is my favorite illustrator, Fresh Boba Tea. She is like stunning. Like super, I just love her stuff. Super creative. And like I wrote about like my first, not my first, but like my favorite movie, Serendipity, how I love to watch it at Christmas like every freaking year, and some like fun personal things growing up. And yeah, so like this is sort of like my personal memoir. Like I still have to do an entry about Vegas, an entry about Spain and Portugal. I still have to do an entry about getting married. So this is like a personal memoir. Okay, this I'm going to continue. And then this over here is called My Soul. And this is all about stuff like trying to help my mental health. And this is something I'm definitely going to be continuing. Different stickers, different things that I find on the Instagram. I was trying to do some doodling and I really suck at it. So, you know, it's just sort of like, you know, like a fun way to memory keep, but also talk about your mental health. So that's going to continue. This is called Soulistic, and this one is just straight up Deco. Like any stickers I come across, any things that I have in my collection, I just kind of put here, like any sticker sheets that are just so like memorable. I don't want to ever forget about them really. I put them in here so that I can kind of keep it like a sticker book, literally. But it's also very like artsy fartsy, making little compositions and stuff like that. So I think I did a plan with me with this one. And yeah, so this I'm going to continue keeping. And then this one over here, am I missing one? I feel like I am, or maybe I'm not. No, it's this, and then, okay. Then the next one is my love of Miss Marvel. I love Miss Marvel. I think just the whole comic. I love the series. I wrote about every episode that had happened. I think I'm... did I? Yeah. Right? So episodes that I watched, the last episode, and then her like love interest, so like in the comic book, sorry, any spoilers, but she starts to love like young Punisher, and then there was like this thing with her and like alternate universe Peter Parker, like it's just very interesting. So there's that, and like it's just really fun. So like Jersey City. So this is where I kind of need my perspective and help. So I have this Leuchtturm from the longest time when it first came out. Well, not when it first came out, but like when people were talking about it. And as you can see, I heard that they've changed their index page. So I have like the OG index page. So, you know, I had no idea what I was going to use this planner for. And then all of a sudden it ended up being sort of a doodle planner, or a doodle like drawing challenge planner. And still, you know, it's great, except I can never find like the best markers. As you can see, a ton of bleed through. And yeah, but I really want to start sort of junk journaling, you know, little fun questions, little you know, fun sort of questions to do. So I thought about it because I've been watching a few people on YouTube and following this one girl on TikTok. And so I think her name is Lindsay, or here, let me show you. And I don't know how she fell on my YouTube page, but I was so, and still am, very, 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 very obsessed. And her name is Lainey. Totally got that super wrong. And her name is Lainey Alette, I think it is. And so I'm just like in total awe. And here, maybe I can just quickly show you sort of her inspiration. And she's like on, what do you call it? She's on Instagram, mostly on YouTube, mostly on TikTok. And some of the things that she's posted, I'm just like, wow, that's like things that I do, like lyrics and, you know, current faves and stuff like that. But I was like, oh, let me get a Leuchtturm, right? But it's like, what am I doing? No, because as much as the Leuchtturm is really nice, I do love Midori paper. Like, I love the Midori paper so much. I love grid. I don't know, like, this is just forever for me. And then, so, silly me, I bought a Leuchtturm lilac, and I tried to cancel it. I don't know if it still is. But then I said to myself, yeah, like, what am I doing? Like, I can do some of these things that she's inspiring me to do and put them in my Midori. And what's really cool, sorry, as you can see my lights at the top, all the little dots, it's really funny because she does like an annual questionnaire at the end. And what's really funny about that is I was listening to her questions, or like just kind of like curious about it, so I found it on TikTok, and I had a live journal. I mean, I still do, and sometimes here and there I write in that like private journal blog, and they're the same questions that I used to do back in like 2011 and like all the way up to 2020. And so it was really, really awesome. So I said to myself, oh, you know what? I like how she's doing this. I'm going to do something similar. Not about jumping on the Taylor Swift bandwagon, but like just, you know, kind of recording those things that I would do online in my personal journal for like in a book. And so I can't find it, but it was really cool. She like has sort of a annual questionnaire that she shares with herself, and it's exactly what I used to do on my live journal. I literally just had it. It was like oh, there it is. I think there it is. Anyways, I just love this video. I just love it, love it, love it. And even though she does a lot of collecting and stuff like that, I do that too, but I do that for my photo journal. Anyways, the point is that I was going to do it in the Leuchtturm, and I had a really hectic time because I was like really thinking about it. But to be honest with you, like, I think I'd rather just stick with the Midori, because she's going to show you her journal and how thick it is in a second. But I love the Midori notebooks. Like, this is my memoir. It is pretty much almost filled up. I have, let's see, how many pages do I have yet to complete? I have, let's say this many pages left. right? And I think it's 174 pages in this notebook. And it's still attainable. It still looks nice. It's still pretty. It's still a really good size. And I have a lot of photos and washi tape in here, and it still looks really, really good. So, see how her Leuchtturm is. I'm just kind of happy, like, maybe, like, that's not for me. Like, as much as I love a chunky planner, I feel like I can't see myself holding on to such a big book. So I have the Leuchtturm possibly coming. If I got it, I wouldn't put this cover on. I ordered a Midori, so I'm going to continue sort of a, you know, planner, what do you call it? Planner, junkie journal collaging in these. My next one, it's so funny. See this white thing? This is actually what comes with I think it comes with the cover, but I like it because it's a stark white. And so I'm going to keep it and put a bunch of vinyls on it. And then as for these 4, they're going to continue staying real and alive, except now we're going to go up to the number 5. And I think I'm good with that. So that is the plan. Don't worry, guys. We're still chatting and hanging out. I have something else to show you. I really need to fix my desk. I have like a bunch of Bando sticker books. Oh, another thing is, this is my old one. Why do I have my old one? Why do I have my old one here? I don't know where my new one is. Okay, as for this, which is, do I have it with me and I'm losing it? No. As for this is my Hobonichi Weeks. I love it. This is sort of my appointment book, what I go to. You know, this is really where it's at. Now, this is my old one. I'm trying to find my new one, and I'm really struggling. Okay, I gotta put this away, because I always, like, mix it up. I'm always like, yay, there's my Hobonichi Weeks. That's not it. That's my old one. Okay, so as for this, I'm just going to keep it as a doodle journal. The Leuchtturm that's coming in the mail, who knows? I might make it like a, I don't know, a winter thing. Something. I don't know. Okay, something that I recently got, by the way, I have another notebook to show you guys. This is my daily gratitude notebook. It is an academic start planner from like July till, when is this? July till January 2026, or December 2025. And so I just write down the things that I'm grateful for, things that I'm thankful for in here. And I love an evil eye, so that's what I have also going. So this year, I taught poetry to my students, and I don't know, I fell in love with teaching and writing simple, like, haikus and couplets and free verses and things like that. So guess what? This is my little poetry, book. And this is bringing it back. This is from Sears, and this was $7. And I'm like, you know what? It's time to use you. You're a beautiful, beautiful notebook, and it's time to use you. So it's my poetry notebook. I had a hard time after I started this. I'm like, wait a second. I should have made these like my poetry books. This is the Passport from the Angel Shop. I had plans for this, and now I don't. So this is fully stocked. It's the purple heart with a pink jumbo, and this is a purple book with a pink heart, also in the same size cover, which is so interesting that this cover fits this cover, what fits the jumbo, also fits this one. So yeah, this is, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these anymore. I'm not sure, but they are going to be here, and they're going to live happily ever after. This planner is a stayology and a styology. Sorry, forgive me if I'm enunciating it wrong. This, you guys are going to laugh at me. This was supposed to be a Harry Potter book about each chapter questions, and just kind of going with it. Oh, interesting. That's weird. Okay, there we go. And so, like, each chapter, there would be, like, little questions, and I would answer them, sort of like a reading comprehension thing. And as you can see, I gave up on chapter 3, never looked back. It's been years. So I've turned this into a podcast planner, and I am recording one of my favorite podcasts called Best Friends, Nicole Byer and Shashir. And so I just have started, I'm like, you know what, this is going to be like a podcast book planner. So I have to still get a few images and write the title, but like each episode, how long it was, the air date, and out of 5. Now, I've listened to most of their episodes, so there's a lot of back planning. I totally messed up, and so I had to rip it out. So that's that. So that's what this is. And it's a B6 stayology, which is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. This one, I did a plan with me on my channel. This is the, like, my TV planner, sort of my media journal. And you know what? I love this. This is still a good go-to. I have a little bit of washi here and there. This is supposed to be like a Care Bear page. This is My Little Pony tales. Unsolved Mysteries Beyond Belief, what is so cool is I think it's Unsolved Mysteries. They like this setup. So that felt really cool. Blossom. And then I just have a few which, you know, I haven't really done or finished. Worst Witch. And some more. And then this was like Disney animated movies. Trying to do like a really cringy bullet journal, and it looked kind of weird. And then Disney sequels. And as we keep going, Devious Maids. That was such a good show. I wish it never got canceled. This is when I did the Al Arabi show. So good. I have yet to watch season 2. And then this is Parks and Rec. I should do one for The Office. And then recently I was like, you know what? I really need to record some of the shows that I'm rewatching. So for Animaniacs, this is what I've been doing. And then I said, you know what? Let me really jump out of my comfort zone. So I started to make these like quirky borders, use up some Tombos. I love, love, love this Tombow N15. Like I love the narrow brush. The brush, actually, I did like the little squiggly lines, but this is just a go-to, and I like how bold it looks. And then I've been watching South Park and Step by Step, so I'm just kind of recording the episodes that I'm on. I'm actually on season 4, so it's really fun. And then this is going to keep kind of going. So in the end, my friends, the whole point of this video is just to say, you know what? Yes, I have all these planners, but they're sort of like whenever I feel like it, whenever I'm ready. But my go-to is definitely my Hobonichi, definitely my photo journal, and my Midori notebooks that I'm going to do like creative journaling and like little secrets and questions and stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was sort of everywhere, but I really needed to kind of talk myself into like where I'm going with all of this, because, you know, it's fun, but then you get influenced by, you know, other people. And so this is just sort of like me grounding myself, where it's like, you know what? I like what I have. I'm going to continue what I'm doing. I may not need a new like book for it, but I can definitely you know, continue what I'm doing. Because like I said, and I'm going to say it again, I'm sorry, but I am in love with the Midori notebook. Like, I don't even understand why I was looking at the Leuchtturm. Like, yes, it's a lot more pages. It's like 200 and something. But look at the size of this, and it's getting super chunky, and I still have a few more pages. And, you know, it's not going to blow up like a balloon. It's still going to look really nice and neat. The spine is a little interesting, but I can still always, you know, add the year. And then I can just do like book 1, book 2, book 3, and then continue it. Because this is something not for like a year. This is like always, you know, going through it, always adding things, deleting things. And I love it. Like, I just did this plan with me about Blockbuster, you know? So it's definitely something I want to continue for sure. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some sort of framework on like what I want to do. And I don't know, I hope it inspires you where you don't feel like you have to wait till January. You can just continue where you picked up or start something a little bit new and not be afraid of it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for hanging out with my chaotic conversation, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.